I've known you my whole life, and you're the only one who knows my head to my toes. So stand by my side and be forever mine, 'cause the secret's out on our love. Can I borrow you for a lifetime or two? Ooh, let's make something beautiful and let the sun shine in and seal us with a kiss. Ooh, let's make something beautiful. Whoa, oh. The best parts of me, you see them, and every little bit is yours. Every day and every night, you're the only single solitary thing on my mind. So let's wrap it up in a bow, tie a knot, spin it round, see where it goes. Let's fall free, just you and just me. Can I borrow you for a lifetime or two? Make something beautiful and let the sun shine in and seal us with a kiss. Ooh, let's make something beautiful. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Yes, I do. I love you. I love you. I do. I do. I do. I do. Can I borrow you for a lifetime or two? Ooh, let's make something beautiful and let the sun shine in. Seal us with a kiss. Let's make something beautiful. Oh, let's make something beautiful. Oh, let's make something beautiful.
Track number 3 on today's Music Scene Investigation. We'll go straight to Mr. Tom Oswald. Tom, your thoughts on track number 3, sir?
Well, out of the 3, that was my favourite. Well, that doesn't say a lot. I quite like the vocals on it. It was, unfortunately, it cut out halfway through. So I managed 2.5 tracks this time.
Oh.
Yes. But no, I thought it was quite. It was a nice track. It was a very country track. I'm assuming it was from a country artist of some description.
Well, I appreciate your thoughts on that. I'm sorry it cut out on you again. Seems like we're having problems with whatever connection between here and there we've got it for some reason. So we'll talk to the guys who run that thing we call the interwebs and see if we can get them to fix that.
Please, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. All right, Ian, what are your thoughts on track number 3, sir?
Well, I'm going to be controversial. Everyone in the chat room saying they didn't like the dual vocal with the backing vocal of the man. I thought that was really nice. The only thing I didn't like about this track was his voice. It had that kind of radio effect on that sort of almost 50s radio effect, it sounded like. Or his voice was just sounded like that and had been mixed very sort of mids and no sort of bottoms and slight distortion on it. That was the only thing I didn't like about that vocal. I think JL summed it up. They could have blended better, and I think that effect on his voice stood out as the worst thing on this track for me. I liked the use of his voice there was a backing vocal. It gave me a lot of visuals of this. Let's make something beautiful in a visual sense, sort of a couple agreeing on the same idea of getting together. It was a catchy, groovy, bouncy little number. Definitely a market for this sort of music at the moment. Again, you know, this is a bit like that Helen Austin track we had on. You could see this on an advert advertising a mobile phone or the latest fashion or something like that. Let's make something beautiful. It's a great little tagline for any sort of technology company or fashion company, isn't it? And I always admire someone who can make a hook out of nothing. And stuff like that. So that's great. That made it for me. Very creative. Liked it. Liked the little xylophone in there, if that's what it was. The use of the electric piano. Everything worked, and loved the voice too.
All right, Ian. I thank you very much, Mr. Tom Chianti. Your thoughts on this track?
I tend to agree with Ian. I like everything on it pretty much, but could we have a little more tambourine, maybe? That got a little annoying through the song. But that's just a minor fix. As far as the background vocals, I think they would have worked better if he was singing tighter with the lead vocalist. I liked her voice. And yes, it's a happy, poppy tune. And I like the shuffle feel and the sound of the drums. I like the way it built. I liked a lot of this song. But like I said, the background vocals needed to be tighter or a different type of voice or a rounder sound to the man's voice. And just, you know, by the end of the song, that chink chink tambourine was getting close to, you know, the famous more cowbell. It was just getting a little bit too much.
All right, Tom, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I happen to like cowbell, but that's just me. Song number 3 is called Something Beautiful by the group Shell Sings For You. So we appreciate their sending that track in to us on Music Scene Investigation. All right, gentlemen.
The reason you like cowbells is because you live in a place where there's nothing but fields and cattle.
Soon to be. That is indeed very true. All right, gentlemen, as always, we have the task at hand of selecting a song of the week. I'm going to throw it to you to let you guys decide. We also want the everybody in the audience out there to make their vote known to us as well. Go to our witness page. You can see a great big button called Be a Witness on the Music Scene Investigation.com website. Click on that and let us know what you think. Gentlemen, I give you the floor.
Where was that?
At MusicSceneInvestigation.com. Just click on the Be a Witness button.
Just checking. I went to Music Scene Investigation.com and it didn't come up.
Song of the week, gentlemen.
It's a no-brainer, isn't it, boys, really?
Number 3, as far as I'm concerned.
Tom?
Yeah,
Well,
number 3.
I have to agree with Tom. If that piano wasn't so loud, it would have been a lot closer between 1 and 3. But 3 is, tambourine heaven.
Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, play a tambourine for me. Yeah, I've got to agree. It's got to be number 3. There's no question. Best produced, best mixed, best song.
All right. Well, a very easy time of it this time around, gentlemen. I appreciate your thoughts. Song number 3 will be the song of the week. The name of that track is Something Beautiful by Shell Sings For You. We appreciate them again, along with everybody else, for sending their track in. You want to get your track on Music Scene Investigation, MusicSceneInvestigation.com is where you need to go. Hey, don't forget the Indie Music Bus either. That big bus has been in the parking lot for the last hour and a half. Tried to get the guy to move it, but he says he likes indie music so much, he's going to leave it there. So if you want to get on the bus, do it. MusicSceneInvestigation.com. then head over to the indiemusicbus.com. That's where you get on the bus. You get off the bus at our site. It's all good, though. We really appreciate it. All right, gentlemen, thanks for being here. Tom, we really appreciate your being here with us. And best of luck on everything you got going on. You got your hands full. Your plate is always filled. You're just going to have to keep coming back and giving us more and more updates. Anytime,
Richard, anytime.
Well, we appreciate it. Ian, you had something you wanted to say.
I've got a couple of things I want to say. Haven't we got some sad news for the viewers?
Yes, actually, we do. I want to let everybody know that this is the last MSI broadcast for a little while. Not forever, but for a little while. We're relocating studios here again. And so we're going to be off for a couple of weeks at least, maybe a little bit longer, but we're going to try and keep that downtime to a minimum. And we'll be back as soon as humanly possible. So that's the news from the studio here. Anything else you want to add, Ian?
Well, when we do come back, we are going to be doing something slightly different, aren't we? We're going to be bringing in our yearly awards.
Actually,
Best guest.
Actually, I got to tell you, that's going to happen while we're down. The 1st of November, we're opening up voting for our award nominees. As last year, we had our Best Guest nominees, and we'll have our Best Guest Award again this year, along with our nominees for the Best Artist as well. And we'll have the artists listed on our voting page. You can hear all of their songs, all the nominees' songs on that page as well. Our nominees are going to be Last Bullet, Kid Felix, Bosco and Peck, Helen Austin, Monty Pittman, the Poppy Brothers, C-Sharp Band, Chakobsa, Johnny Icon, Alexandra Lagois and the Sunflowers, The Graduates, and Stepdaddy. So we certainly hope you'll get your votes in. Again, voting opens on the 1st of November. It'll run all the way through a couple of days before the award show, which are on or about the 15th of the month of January. So you want to make sure to vote your choice for the Artist of the Year as well as our Panelist of the Year. We also added a new category, Most Requested Song on MSI Radio. So whoever that artist is going to be awarded the Most Requested Artist of the Year. You want to make sure you get over, listen to MSI Radio, and make your request. Did I about cover that all, Ian?
I think you've got that about right. Well done.
All right. All right, gentlemen, I appreciate it once again. Thank you all for being with us. Everybody in the audience, we appreciate your being here as well. We'll see you after we get the new studio set up. Again, that's going to be a couple of weeks away. So right now we're going to play out with something beautiful by Shell Sings For You right here on MSI. Thanks for being with us, everybody. Tom, sir, yes?
I got a fever.
You got a fever for what?
More tambourine.
More tambourine? Well, I tell you what, Tom, I've got your cure.